I accidentally discovered that the capsules my mom made me take for 18 years were actually prescribed for her. That night, she handed me the pills like she always did. I pretended to swallow them without hesitation. After she left, I immediately spat them out. I stared at the strange capsule in my hand. The longer I looked, the colder my chest felt, and a chill crept up my spine. When it was late at night, I quietly slipped downstairs. I turned on the computer and tried to search the capsule name. I then realized the internet at home was cut off. What I did not know was that at that moment my mom was standing in the shadow of the kitchen. She was silently watching every move I made. The next day, while she went out to work, I quickly called the Drug Administration. What they told me left me completely frozen. My mom had already arranged everything with them in advance. With no other options left, I randomly dialed a stranger's number. I asked them to help me look up the capsule online. When they told me it was a red capsule used to treat heart disease, cold sweat broke out all over me because what I had been taking was not red at all. At lunchtime, I suggested going to the movies with my mom. We then drove to the theater together. Halfway through the movie, I used the restroom as an excuse. I quietly slipped out of the theater and rushed to the pharmacy across the street. I ran to the counter and asked them to identify a green capsule. The moment I heard the answer, my mind completely collapsed. That substance was not meant for humans. It was medication for cats and dogs. Its effect could leave animals paralyzed in their lower body. At that moment, my mom had already rushed in behind me. She silently gave me an injection. When I woke up again, a meal was already set on the table. I immediately tried to turn the door handle. I then realized the door was locked. I hurried back to look for the key. The door still would not open. That was when I realized the door had been jammed shut from outside. I looked out the window once. I picked up the food on the table and ate quickly to regain strength. I tilted my head back and drank a full glass of water. I put the prepared tools on my back. I climbed out through the window. I slowly crawled to the window outside my mom's room. I pressed a soldering iron against the glass. I sprayed water from my mouth onto it. The glass shattered instantly onto the floor. I laid down the bedsheet I brought, just as I managed to climb inside. My asthma suddenly flared up. I clenched my teeth and forced myself to open the door. I dragged my body back to my bedroom. I was lucky to spray the medicine into my mouth in time. After catching my breath, I got into the wheelchair and went to the stairway. I pressed the elevator button. I then realized it had already been completely destroyed by my mom.